So on this episode of What It Looks Like, I just happened to be at Sam's Club once more. It pretty much seems like every week I'm at Sam's Club, but I saw something that caught my eye. The picture looked so good. It's this Legacy Foods. It's called Shrimp Carbonara. This is what it looks like, at least on the bag. Now, doesn't that look delicious? This is what it says that it has: wild caught shrimp and crispy bacon, parmesan sauce over pasta. Boy, that sounds good. Boy, now this is the thing. See, this is how they get you. They get this package and you see it at the store and it looks so good. And so that's why I have to try it out for you, because I don't want you to go to the store and you buy just based on the way it looks. You get home, you do all the preparation, and next thing you know, you got to throw it in the trash. So we're going to find out if this is one that we're going to keep and eat and enjoy, or do we have to throw it away and act like it never happened? Well, let me tell you this too. Now, this was $16.98 at Sam's Club. So I'm hoping I don't just throw $16.98 down the drain. So we're going to find out. We're going to see what it smells like, what it tastes like, and what it looks like starting now.
Wanna go to the store, wanna get some. Wanna go to the store, wanna eat some. The food on the box look good, don't it? Should you buy it, should you wait, should you jump on it? You wanna know if it good, does it taste right? Wanna try before you buy it, what it looks like. Hey, what it looks like. Hey, what it looks like. Wanna go to the store, wanna get some. Wanna go to the store, wanna eat some. What it looks like. Hey, what it looks like.
All right, time to open up the bag. And this one has this little slit right here, so it should make it easier to open. Let's see if that does. Yep, look at that, not bad at all. What do you see? Pretty much just the noodles. And there's a bag in here, a ton of noodles. And there's some shrimp right there. There we go. And that must be a piece of this must be part of the sauce here. Yep. So I guess it's all gonna melt together once we start to cook it. All right, now it didn't say to add any oil or anything to the pot, so we're just gonna dump it in here just like it said. Hopefully this pot is big enough. Filled it right to the top. I'm not sure how this is supposed to get down to the bottom, but we're gonna trust the process. We're gonna trust the process. I'm gonna cover it up for a little bit to let the steam get in there and start everything to melting. Let's try stirring it up some. You can definitely smell the shrimp, for sure. I feel like the macaroni is just gonna start to stick to the bottom of the pot, because there's nothing there to like coat it from sticking. Well, it's not the easiest dish to make so far. Now it's been almost 10 minutes of cooking this, and you can see the sauce is still frozen. And it said you're supposed to cook it for 15 minutes. So this is not gonna be a good way. It's gonna take a lot longer than 15 minutes for this to cook. Look, that's still solid as a rock. I mean, it's making some progress. You can see a little bit of sauce at the bottom, but yeah, it's gonna be a while. All right, now I think we are finally ready. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. A lot better. But before we see what it looks like, let's check out the nutritional facts. 5 servings per container. Serving size 6.4 ounces. Calories per serving 370. Total fat 25 grams. Saturated fat 13 grams. Trans fat 0.5 grams. Cholesterol 130 milligrams. Sodium 730 milligrams. Total carbohydrates 20 grams. Dietary fiber 0 grams. Total sugars, 2 grams. Protein, 19 grams. And now let's see what it looks like. What it looks like is very appetizing compared to the picture on the package here. You can see on the picture that it's got a lot of sauce in there. It has little bits and pieces of what looks to be parsley. You can see that all throughout the dish here. That looks really good. The sauce looks like it's got a lot of sauce on there too, which is what I really appreciate about these type of pasta dishes. I cannot stand to eat dry pasta. Also notice how the shrimp on here is nice and pink on the package here. It's also nice and pink in real life, so that's perfect. It has a lot of shrimp in there too, a lot of shrimp. So I'm real happy with that as well. I mean, it should for $16.98. You'd think it'd have a decent amount in there, so I'm glad they didn't go cheap on that part. Also notice too here on the bag, they added some, looks like Parmesan cheese on there. Now, it didn't come with any Parmesan cheese in the bag, so I'm kind of disappointed that they showed me Parmesan cheese on the package, but then don't provide it in the bag. So that's not cool at all. But otherwise, I would say that this looks pretty close to the bag here. I don't have any objections to the way it looks at all. I think it looks appetizing. It looks delicious. It's definitely macaroni noodles. Everything looks great. I do see a little bit of bacon in here, just like a couple of bits and pieces. Now I'm wondering though, how is it going to be crispy bacon as it says on the package here? You know, if you cook it in a pot, it's hard to get bacon to be crispy if it's boiling. So we'll find out here in a second. Oh wow, the very first thing you can smell is the Parmesan cheese sauce for sure. I can smell the shrimp. Now the shrimp, when it was cooking, it kind of smelled like it was freezer burned somewhat, but here it doesn't smell that way. I can smell bacon, which actually there's quite a few bits and pieces of bacon in here, so that's good too. I mean, it smells, oh wait a minute, right here. Okay, now that shrimp, there's a big chunk of shrimp right here on this plate. Now that definitely smells freezer burn. Oh man, I'm not too happy about that. Overall, besides that, man, it's another sense of the freezer burn shrimp. That's not gonna be good. Let's hope it doesn't taste the way it smells, but I'm not too confident it's not gonna be that way. I mean, the Parmesan cheese sauce smells really good, but that shrimp smell is kind of throwing me off. But let's get to the taste part and see how it tastes. That piece of shrimp, it didn't taste freezer burn, so that's good. It's weird that it smells that way though, but it didn't taste that way. It doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. The Parmesan sauce is pretty good, but it's not great. Like it could have a lot more kind of like punch to it, you know, more like, wow, this is a really good sauce. But this is just kind of bland. I think it's kind of bland, so I don't really taste, there's not a whole lot going on in this sauce. Let's see if I can get a piece of bacon. Maybe that bacon will spice it up a little bit. You see the bacon, got some bacon on here, and let's get another piece of shrimp. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, it still tastes about the same. It's not bad, it's not a bad dish. Like I can eat it, but I feel like I need to add maybe some salt to it, maybe a little pepper. I gotta add something to it, otherwise it's gonna be kind of bland. And the sauce is thickening up pretty quickly, which I guess is okay because it doesn't taste dry because there was a lot of sauce in there, but it's starting to thicken up some. I just had higher hopes for this dish. You know, it sounded so good, shrimp carbonara, and wild caught shrimp, which like again is kind of taste and smell like it's freezer burn. The crispy bacon is not crispy. It's kind of chewy, but it's not crispy. But you can definitely taste the bacon, so that's good. And it's the pasta, it cooked up fairly well, not al dente, but you know, it's not mushy either, so I'm glad about that as well. But overall, I think the taste of it is kind of bland. You kind of expect more, like I mentioned, for $16.98. I kind of expect it to have more flavor in there. Let's see if it says anything on the back in terms of flavor. And it just talks about the history of the company. Apparently, this company's been around since 1943, but it wasn't until 2023 that I actually heard of them. So I never heard of Legacy Food Company before in my life. So I'm not sure where they've been hiding these last, I don't know, what's that, 80 years? Maybe it's 80 years. Yeah, I think it's 80 years if I did my math correctly. Otherwise, I think it's just okay. Maybe it'd be better if I had some Parmesan cheese like what they put on there, threw some of that on here, sprinkled it on there. But I'm definitely going to finish this, but I will add some pepper to it. And I think adding the pepper is gonna, you know what? Let me add the pepper to it right now and see how it's gonna be. All right, got my pepper here. Sprinkle some on there. Mix it up a little bit. That's a lot. Get a big bite. Pepper is the way to go. You're gonna need the pepper for this dish. You know, adding that on there, boy, it has dramatically increased the flavor. This is kind of weird because pepper in itself, you'd think wouldn't be that big of a difference, but man, somehow it livened up the dish and it made it way more edible than what it was before. So definitely add some pepper. With that on there, it's way better than just the way it comes in the package. And don't forget, if you see something at the store that you want me to try, you know, definitely leave me a comment below. I do my best to look for it. I'm always at the store, you know, every week, you know, because we gotta eat, right? We gotta eat. So I'm always at the store. If you see something, like I say, that you want to try it out, but you're not sure, shoot me a comment down below. I'll go find it for you if I can, and I will show you what it looks like, and what it smells like, and what it tastes like. And in that way, you'll know for a fact if it's something that you should go buy yourself so that you don't waste your money.
Welcome to the W.I.L.L Awards, where the contestants will be judged on smell, taste, and of course, what it looks like. Each contestant must score at least 20 points.
And let's go to the judges on the first category of smell. 7. Next up is taste. 7. And now for that all-important category, what it looks like. 7. So this is all for my beautiful people out there. You know who you are. We know you wanted to come back and see another one of our videos, and we love you for it, you know? So please like and subscribe, because we're gonna keep showing you what it smells like, what it tastes like, and of course, what it looks like. And if you just happen to be at the store one day and you see something that you want us to try for you, you leave us a comment below. And if we can find it, we'll show you what it looks like.
No animals were harmed in the making of this video. However, they may or may not have been harmed in the making of the contestant. But we had nothing to do with that. We promise, honestly, you can trust us.